How's it going? This is Kolrolf and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. So we're just doing a little bit of kingdom building and this opportunity popped up at the end of the month. Amiri would like our attention, so let's go to the throne room and see what she wants. Wow, Therivold, it's me again. Our army is growing. We got more soldiers, but not enough commanders. There aren't no clever ones among the recruits. Without good command, you can't run an army. Yeah, fair. In some armies, the officers are wizards or shamans. They might be brainy, but they don't know a damn thing about soldiers. But when I was in Bravoy, I seen those, sword lords, right? They look skinny, but they know their weapons, and soldiers look up to them. I think we should hire them to be commanders in our army. They'll definitely have the troops' respect. I don't know though. Spellcasters at higher level are really kinda... as awesome as it is for fighters to swing swords and stuff, I think I'm gonna disagree with you this time. We're gonna go with spellcasters. Hopefully she won't be too offended. What? Those skinny dudes in robes will boss my guys around? You kidding me, Therivold? What will I do with them? Sorry. I guess you'll have to figure it out, Amiri. Alright, well. Oh, I guess we've talked to her, so let's just see if there's anything else. Oh, there's a new rank up project. Support the general's endeavors. Just about the start of the month, so I think we'll hold on to that and see what comes in the new month. Maybe we'll just run around the countryside a little bit, knock off some location, and then come back. Oh. Oh, hey, Lindsay. What's up? Where are we going here? Snow? Yes, I know we're coming. We were trying to talk to the trader here. What's up? Wait, I want you to meet someone. Okay. Here, this is Tessie the Quill, a book peddler. If not for her, I'd probably still be sitting in a radish patch in my hometown. Oh, okay. Tessie, a plump woman wearing heavily patched clothes, greets you with a broad, gape-toothed smile. Nice to meet you, your baron. Thanks for keeping an eye on this little tot. Where are you from? Right now or in general? Came from Myvon right now. As for in general, well, I'm from everywhere and nowhere. Was found under a bush, and I've traveled the wind ever since. And how did you meet Lindsay? Went through her village from time to time. Weren't many buyers. I was lucky to sell half a dozen calendars each year, maybe a couple of cheap vulgar prints. Then a priest from the capital went to live there, and he got the young people interested in reading little by little. Some would ask for romance stories, some wanted heroic tales. Well, one day this little tot came by and traded her father's belt, 2 bottles, and a hunk of bread for a 2-volume collection of legends about the Archknights of Avestan. Came back later all tear-stained. Looked like her daddy didn't need the belt after all. So she sniffles at me and says, "Take me with you, I can help," and looks at me like a lost puppy. So I took her, and why not? And that's what got the ball rolling. Alright, well, what brought you here? Little bird told me about a proper city in the Stolen Lands now. One with a printing house, with an old friend of mine sitting in that printing house at that. So I came to see her. Maybe buy some books while I'm at it. Will you be staying? Me? Not really sure. Probably for a while at least. The people here seem fine. They read at least. Then again, there is a printing house here. And I'll get to catch up with Lindsay. I haven't seen her for a few years, After I get tired of things here, I'll be on my way again. Yeah, I can spare 10 gold. You travel around. Have you heard anything interesting about my neighbors? Hides the money and smiles knowingly. Of course I do. What do you want to hear about? Well, since you've just been from Myvon, any news from Myvon? The usual. Schemes and duels. Seems a bunch of runaway bandits flooded in there from Bravoy. Rumor has it that the great houses are intentionally straining my fawn so the Eldori won't be able to help Restov when the carnage begins. Yeah. So, then Brevoy? Bad. People in Restov are honing their swords. With the royal house gone, it's just a matter of time until there's another big uproar. Everyone knows it, and no one wants it, but there doesn't seem to be any way to avoid it. Have you been through TeknoAXE? Under King Uravetti? What isn't? Parties, parades, execution. The king robs the trade houses that used to own the city. He brought some gang in from Nemeria who's been selling belligerent potions. He sends strange expeditions into nearby lands, but no one knows what he's looking for. Nobody can tell what the cook's looking. That's why he always wins. Okay, well, has anyone asked about my lands? Now don't you go taking me for a spy, alright? Honestly, go ahead and check me with magic, or just ask Lindsay. I'm happy to hear and pass along rumors, but I won't go spying on purpose. My business is books. Alright, that's fair. Well, thank you for your time. Farewell. A good day to you. Take care of Lindsay. Yeah, Lindsay, don't go stealing stuff again, please. Alright, well, I guess... new person in town. Oh, this looks like Tristian? Yes. I bring bad news from your subjects. Today, one of our citizens stopped me in the street and asked me to tell you something important. You see, one of the traders who sells imported specialties in the capital has not always led an honest life. Under the Stag Lord, he helped the bandits sell stolen goods, for a percentage, of course. This scoundrel was far from the fort on the day he struck the decisive blow against the Stag Lord and his band, and today he continues to trade in plain view of those he recently helped rob. I never rush to judgment, but you must at least arrest this merchant to question him and give him a chance to repent. Think of those who see him in the streets every day, walking free and unpunished for his crimes. The people appeal to you for justice, Baron. Well, this is interesting. We can either arrest him immediately, ignore it, or let Tristian make a decision. I guess we are judge and jury. Maybe we should question him? Not... I think letting Tristian make his own decision would probably be best. We're gonna go with that. I see from the way he's talking, I think that's gonna be the best decision. That he's actually gonna question him and give him a fair chance. Maybe the merchant isn't all in the up and up, but at least Tristian will give him a fair chance to prove himself. I will handle this. To do so, I will need to detain this merchant and speak with him. I'll see to it personally. Oh, and now... Bokken! Here you go. A little something from old Bokken. Oil of enhancement. Okay. If you ever need anything in particular, just let me know. If you're not sure, I'll go home and think of something myself. My bones ache. Alright. Oh, we can ask him to craft something specific. Okay, well, let's check this out. Potions, oils, chemical items. Oh. Yeah, maybe alchemical items. You know what? I'm really curious about oils and ointments because I'm not really sure what that is at all, unless it's like a oil of silver sheen or something like that that would make your weapon silvered. Anyways, sure, let's go with that. Bokken writes carefully something down. Very good. And if you want to buy anything else, just come around. Oh, and while I'm here, there's a book I've always wanted to read of transmutations and bodily poisons. In 3 volumes. If you were to find it for me, I could produce something most remarkable for you. Something that might even, Oh, there's no use in empty words, but let's say there's an ancient formula hidden in one of those books. Bring me these books, and I'll brew the potion for you. I know that the old beldame, the old witch that lives in the swamp, has one of the volumes in her hut, gathering dust. She must still have it for sale, I imagine. As for the other 2 volumes, I have no idea. You might go look in a magic shop, or in the bookcases or locked drawers of other alchemists, if you ever happen across their possessions in your adventures. Okay. Well, we'll see, Bokken. Oh, it's actually a quest. Cool. Oh, and there's something going on. Oh, probably that we talked to these guys. Alright. Counselor awaits. Oh, there's 2 new projects. Love of the people. Okay, that's neat. Reduction on buildings with loyalty. Okay. There was one other. Here it is. Support the counselor's endeavors. Oh, okay. Another rank up event. Oh, well, we've already got part 1 and part 3. Cool. Okay. Oh, I'm not trying to switch these items. Here. There we go. Want the cheese. Maybe all we need to do is go visit the witch in the swamp and purchase the last volume. Okay, so let's go say hello to the old beldame. See if she's got the last book that Bokken wants. When I last checked, we still have 62 days before the next curse event appears, so we've got a bit of time to keep messing around. There she is. Hello. Let's see. Let's trade. Do you have one of these books for sale? Oh. Well, she doesn't have it, so I guess it's one of the ones that we already have. Maybe we can stop by the lone house and talk to Bartholomew, see if he has the other book. Hello, Bartholomew? I know you don't really like us probably, but would you be willing to trade? Is, also can inspected, yeah, looks like you did get rid of, or send off your, troll that you were keeping, so that is good. The laboratory feels emptier than before. Wizard is packing his items books, carefully wrapping his things, and placing them in crates. Well, let's let's make sure we trade with him before we offend him, potentially. What do you have to sell? Certainly. Oh, you've got part 1. I think we already have part 1. Part 3, part 1, yep. Okay. I think we will buy this, though, because those are always really useful. There we go. Oh, hello again, sorry. Packing and leaving so soon? Yes, I am. It's far too dangerous to stay here. Besides... Never mind, it doesn't matter. Where's neutral? Oh. Can be one of our advisors. I think he's evil, though. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say, take care then. Mutters something under his breath. Is that how you speak to your Baron? Face him directly and say a proper farewell. Farewell, your grace. Safe travels, Godspeed. Why is your face so grim? Did you study grimacing at some academy? Cut it out, Octavia. Let's go. He doesn't like us. We aren't really partial to him. It's okay. We don't need to antagonize him. Oh. Okay, just heading back to town, and Doomsayer scares townsfolk. And it's something that we need to do by visiting the throne room. Alright, we're just about half day or an hour away, so let's go see what's...
May we have a moment of respite?
We can rest in town. We're literally here right now. Your Grace, I have here one of your subjects. He goes by the name Remus. We caught him spreading false prophecies, sowing fear among your people. The old man before you is clad in tattered rags. It's kind of filthy. Okay. As if that wasn't enough, this, Erastil, forgive my words, prophet blasphemed against the deities, proclaiming we must bow before some false god. The goddess will rise from the forests, from the swamps. You've cut down her trees and drained her marshes, but she will take no more of this. Fall to your knees and repent, and she will grant you a swift death. Your Grace, you have to deal with this madman. I'm the only sane person in this city. This hideous, ugly city. Its stone buildings claw into the soil and thinks themselves safe. But the sky shall open, the earth shall tremble, and this city shall crumble beneath its pride. Erastil, have mercy. Will you be silent, you fool? And another world shall swallow this ugly city and its careless dwellers, and only the rain shall weep for the emptiness left in this place. Yeah, I was gonna say, it does sound familiar. We've already met just outside Oleg's trading post, remember? You gave us a really weird, seemingly nonsensical prophecy. Remus gives you an absent-minded look. He seems he's at a loss. Oh, okay. It's up to you to decide this homegrown Aroden's fate, Baron. I await your command. Well, actually, I do want to hear more about your prophecy, Remus. Nervously pulling his beard. What is this other world you speak of, and what will happen to the city? A different world, fierce and wild, where mountains impale the sky, where rivers change direction, where the very trees talk to the stars. The wild world will consume this city, shape it in its own image. It will be the end of all. How do you know about that? The goddess showed it to me in my visions. She whispered me about a beautiful new world. She told me she would heal nature's wounds. But I don't want it. She must be stopped. Sacrifices. We must offer up sacrifices. Goats and cows or horses. That will be enough. It must be enough. The more you talk, the more I'm getting suspicious about who this she is. Tell me about this goddess. I want to know more about her. Her fury is like a river after a storm. Her voice, a thunder in a summer sky. Her touch, as cold and sharp as a sliver of ice. She is beautiful as a dream. It's been 40 years since I last longed for a woman, but her... Ooh, well, this is not good odds for a diplomacy check, but... Yeah, we're gonna try it. I mean... So an angry goddess will lay our cities to waste because we drained her swamp? She must be a petty goddess indeed, if she takes part in the affairs of mortals even on such insignificant occasions. Perhaps you simply had a dream, and it merely seemed real. Yeah, it failed. You don't understand. You are blind, but I'll make you see. I've heard enough about your visions. But I think we will let him go because it is the kind of good option. Yeah, we'll let him go, Judd. One may speak freely on our streets. You are kind, Your Grace, perhaps too kind. However, your word is law. I shall escort Remus from the castle grounds. Well, I guess that was a success. Something. Yeah, mysterious gold. Octavia failed. Oh well. Can't all be successes. Just like our diplomacy checks. So there's a herbalist opportunity. Two Lost is busy at the moment. Rusty Dogs, everyone else is busy at the moment, so we won't do those right now. Actually, you know what we can do? Let's go visit Kyotin, and we can drop off the 2 books that we have to Bokken. Someone on the road. Okay. It's cultists. Oh, maybe this has something to do with that failed event. Could be. Alright, here we are in Kyotin. Hello, citizens. Is there anyone here to talk to? Your town looks like it's just trees and trails. Oh, there's a building. Dear. Trader, priest. Oh, okay. Oh, down here. Okay, well, let's sell a bunch of this junk to the trader first. There we go. Equip the citizens and possibly the guard, or just whatever, everyone, with armor and weapons. Hooray. Okay, very cool. Not much here yet, but I'm sure we'll fix that. Didn't find Bokken, though, so not sure where to find him. Tristian has some news. Okay, well, we'll head back to the capital and see what he'd like to talk to about. Therivold, spare me a few minutes. You are the ruler of these lands, and I don't dare tell you what to do, but I simply can't stay silent and watch things happening behind your back. There are rumors on the streets of a savage goddess, enraged by your appearance in her lands. They say she cursed you, and now you bring woe and death to everyone around you. This used to be just idle talk, but now when we're surrounded by so much death and suffering, the people are ready to truly believe it, and it seems that someone is playing upon your subjects' fears. I saw barkers in the streets telling citizens of a prophet who is building his own kingdom. According to them, the goddess stands ready to grant forgiveness to anyone who cleanse themselves of the curse, but this cleansing is accomplished through a terribly cruel death. These horrific deaths involve a wild beast appearing from inside the body, and they think it's a blessing. Yeah, that's no good. Yeah, I bet it is Remus. That insane old man, Remus, he also spoke of some goddess. True. Jod told me of that preacher. Who knows, perhaps his words touched people more deeply than anyone imagined. Huh. Let's see, so chaotic good option. It's absurd, dangerous for the people to consider death a blessing. We must get to the bottom of this. Yes, okay, that sounds like a good option. Good. Perhaps after uncovering the mystery, we will find out more about the nature of the curses hanging over the stolen lands. I mean, there must be a reason that these cultists shout about your receiving the goddess's punishment. If we wish to understand, we must find one of those barkers and learn what we can. Sadly, these street preachers scare quite easily and avoid our guards. I'll begin my search without delay. When you find time, look for me in the streets of the capital. I hope that when we meet, I will have found someone who can tell us more about this strange goddess and her followers. Alright, well, I think we will do that, but we'll probably do that next time. We'll leave it here for now. Thanks everyone for watching. Take care.